Hey guys, so today we're checking out the Flowmaster Outlaw Catback exhaust system fitting all 2007 to 2018 JK Wranglers. Now this will be great for the JK owner looking to switch up the sound and the performance of their exhaust system with an incredibly affordable option. Now this is going to open up that exhaust, increasing a little bit of performance and MPG since you are relieving some of that restriction, and you're also going to, most importantly, get a deeper exhaust note with a decent amount of volume, perfect for the Jeep owner who likes to hear their exhaust when they get on it. Now I'm going to rate this a 4 out of 5 on the loudness meter, with 1 being completely stock and 5 being wake the neighbors loud. Now this won't necessarily be the loudest system when it comes to comparing it to other options in the category, but it definitely will be up there in volume, especially when you get on the pedal. Now this is really going to change the tone of the exhaust, creating a deeper and more throaty noise out of the JK while keeping the interior noise pretty minimal, especially when it comes to drone. Now this will also be a high clearance system, staying out of the way considering it is a turn down style exhaust, which will be great if you're concerned about your clearance while you're going off-road and you don't necessarily care for the look of an upgraded exhaust. Now when it comes to the construction, this will have a straight through flow style muffler, giving you good airflow and minimal restriction. This will also be made of a 409 stainless steel build with 3-inch mandrel bent tubing for smooth and direct airflow. Now the 409 will hold up very well when it comes to the elements, and you're also going to get a nice black powder coat finish on the muffler and the tip here, which is going to up that rust resistance just that much more. Now when it comes to price, this is going to come in at roughly $350, again making this a very affordable choice for a catback system. Now in comparison to other choices on the page, this will be very simple and to the point with a no-fuss design. Now others on the page may include a different configuration like a dual or single rear exit that will offer more of a sporty look, however they're not going to be as high clearance as this choice if that's something that's important to you. Not to mention, some of the very pricey choices that you'll see in the category are usually made of a 304 stainless steel build, which is super high quality, as to where this is 409, a little bit lower quality on the stainless steel spectrum, but there you are saving a couple bucks and it's still going to be solid when it comes to materials. Now again, I think if you're not necessarily concerned about the look, you're just looking for more of an aggressive sound out of your JK and some more clearance for the trail out of your exhaust, then this is going to be it. Now install is going to be a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, probably taking you about an hour to get the job done with the right tools. Now one of our installers here is going to show you how to get that done step by step, so that's going to wrap it up for my review. Let's go ahead and get into the install.
Tools required for this install include an impact gun, an extension, a 15 and 18 millimeter socket, an exhaust hanger removal tool, a pry bar, some penetrating lubricant for your hangers and clamps, and a floor jack or a pole jack. What's up guys? Today we're going to be installing an exhaust on our Wrangler. So our first step is going to be to get this muffler out, so let's get right to it. So to remove our muffler, we have one clamp right back here that has a 15 millimeter nut that we have to get off, as well as a hanger right here and a hanger right here. So we can get a 15 millimeter socket on an impact gun and loosen up this clamp. So now starting on the passenger side, we can take an exhaust hanger remover tool and pop this out of the hanger. And now we can repeat that same process on the other side. All right, so now we have a pole jack underneath the other side of our muffler to hold it into place. You could get a buddy to kind of hold it up. It'll make it easier to slide out of the hanger without it being at a downward angle. So there's not really that much clearance for a exhaust hanger remover tool, so I'm gonna get in here with the pry bar. Now with both of our hangers free, we can slide our muffler out. So now coming back to about the middle of the Jeep, behind the skid plate, we have another clamp with a 15 millimeter nut that we have to remove, and our hanger. And I've gone ahead and sprayed these down with the penetrating lubricant as well to make it easier to remove. So now we can use a 15mm socket to loosen this clamp. And there's not much clearance to get an exhaust hanger remover tool in here, so I'm going to do a pry bar and just kind of push it out. So now moving back to our last hanger, it's going to be right in front of the rear spring on the driver's side. So we can get an exhaust hanger remover tool and pop this hanger out. So now to make the exhaust a little easier to get out, we can go ahead and loosen this bolt right here, drop this arm down a little bit, and get the clearance we need. So now we can go ahead and install our mid-pipe onto our Jeep. So we can take our 2.5-inch clamp, slide that over the top, and then slide our mid-pipe into place. And then we can slide our hanger in as well. So now we have 2 hangers coming off of our mid-pipe. These are just going to be for different model years, so use whichever one that it lines up with to your hanger. And then also we don't have the typical balls on the end of our hangers. It's just flat, so we're going to use one of these serrated washers to lock it into place. Now we can tighten down our clamp using a 15mm socket. All right, so now we can take our 3-inch clamp, slide that over the tip of our last piece, slide that over. And now we can slide this into our hanger. Now we can slide our serrated washer onto the back of this hanger as well. All right, so now we can go ahead and snug up our last clamp with that 15mm socket once again.
And that is going to wrap it up for my review and the install of the Flowmaster Outlaw Catback Exhaust System fitting all 2007 to 2018 JK Wranglers. For more videos and products just like this, remember to always keep it right here at extremeterrain.com.